Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today. Today I want to share some outcomes pertaining to a highly successful cross-agency investigation, Operation Deja Vu. This operation ultimately resulted in the arrest of Brandon Purcell on January 21st, 2023 for 5 counts of armed robbery with a firearm, 1 count of fleeing and attempting to elude a law enforcement officer, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Purcell is no stranger to criminal activity, as he had just been released from Florida State Prison 21 days before this arrest. He served 6.5 years for armed robbery, having been released from custody on January 1st, 2023. Before I begin, I would like to recognize the incredible work of these dedicated officers standing behind me on both sides and their service to our community. I'm especially proud of Operation Deja Vu's success, as it exemplifies our agency's ability to collectively analyze, strategize, and execute. It's because of this coordinated efficiency that Purcell's robbery spree was ended in just a matter of days. Between January 19th, 2023 and January 21st, 2023, Purcell committed a total of 10 armed robberies. And I say again, 10 armed robberies of convenience stores across Jacksonville. Purcell maintained an almost identical routine during these robberies. He would arm himself with a handgun and cover himself with a mask, a hat, and a hoodie. Then he would walk up to the register, hold the store clerk at gunpoint, and demand money from the cash register. Purcell committed 3 back-to-back robberies on January 19th, making our robbery detectives acutely aware that they were dealing with a serial robber. In response, the leadership of both the investigations and patrol divisions worked together to build a targeted operation to identify and stop Purcell. Pulling resources and expertise across the agency, detectives quickly developed a profile on the suspect and his vehicle. After promptly pushing out this critical information across the agency, these patrol officers, behind me, recognized Purcell's vehicle and took proactive steps to stop it. Purcell, however, did not stop after these officers activated their emergency lights and siren. Instead, he took off, and a vehicle chase ensued. Eventually, the officers were able to maneuver his vehicle to a stop and take him into custody safely, I might add. In his car, detectives found $1,300 in cash, 22 grams of crack cocaine, a loaded Glock handgun. Purcell was also interviewed by robbery detectives, and based on the evidence recovered in subsequent investigations, Purcell was arrested. This targeted operation is a testament to the immediate strategic action taken by leadership across this agency. Once a pattern to these robberies emerged, leadership efficiently responded, pulling talent and expertise from different parts of this agency to respond quickly and effectively. And as a result, Purcell is now off our streets, facing extremely serious criminal penalties, and will no longer be able to victimize our city's business owners and residents. In closing, Operation Deja Vu highlights the agency's commitment and ability to effectively stop and prevent crime. It also serves as a message to those who, like Purcell, think they can get away with this type of criminal behavior in our city. We won't tolerate it, and you're going to be stopped. And at this time, I'll take any questions that you may have.
Was anyone hurt in any of these armed robberies?
We have no reports of any injuries in these robberies.
What parts of town?
Pretty much all over town. There was 10 of them. So he was very. It's funny. The one he went to prison for was for a robbery in St. Johns County. So he went to prison for that one. So he wasn't just stuck to one area of town.
Is there a specific type of store that he's targeting?
Convenience stores. Convenience stores.
All right, thanks, Sheriff.
Thank you.